Michel Barnier is ready to offer Britain a post-Brexit compromise in the hope of kickstarting stalled negotiations over a free trade agreement. The European Union's chief negotiator called on his British counterparts to soften their stance after agreeing to drop a controversial demand for the bloc's law to apply in Britain as part of a deal. The Frenchman insisted European leaders would not have to revisit his negotiating mandate as long as David Frost, the Prime Minister's chief trade negotiator with the EU, made concrete signals that the UK is willing to meet the bloc in the middle ground. "I'm ready to compromise," Mr Barnier told a European Trade Union Leaders Conference in Brussels. In a move that could unlock the trade talks, he dropped a demand for Britain to directly apply EU competition law, which would mean handing vast powers to Brussels and the European Court of Justice over business and industrial subsidies. In a recent letter, Mr Frost described the request as egregious and the biggest obstacle to a deal. Referring to the political declaration, Mr Barnier added, "All we're asking for is what we have agreed upon, politically, to be translated into law." The 27-page wish list agreed last autumn says the future relationship must ensure open and fair competition, encompassing robust commitments to ensure a level playing field. Offering a fresh assessment of last week's round of talks between the two sides, Mr Barnier said, "During the past negotiation round the UK must have taken note of the EU's willingness to search for compromises. What we now need to make progress are clear and concrete signals that the UK is open to work on an agreement. There is no need to change or adjust the EU mandate, we can find the necessary compromise on the condition that the UK changes its approach and accepts appropriate balances of rights, benefits and obligations and legally binding constraints based on the back of the agreed political declaration of last October."